Jake Ferguson Show brought to you by Miller Lite, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys. And a good afternoon, sir. How the heck are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Fired up about this Giants game. How was practice? How the meetings going and everything?
Practice was good. It's been hot. The Texas heat has been doing its thing, and just feeling good, cleaning some stuff up, and getting ready to go.
How long did it take you to get used to the heat?
Oh,
when you moved here.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm really still used to it. There's a couple days that get me, but I've completely changed how I walk. Like I'm real slow with it now, because I used to be kind of high-paced walking, and then I just started to sweat, and it was bad. And now, so I just walk at like a real slow pace.
Are you a big sweater during games? Like, do you have to go through multiple jerseys?
Not jerseys. I can't do that quite yet. But I do go through probably I used to go through 2 pairs of socks because it was bad. I used to change cleats. Playing at AT&T isn't too bad because it's actually pretty cool in there. But yeah, I mean, gloves, wristbands. I'm considered a heavy sweater by our training staff.
Now, Fast Walker guy piqued my interest because early in my radio days, me and my buddy would always notice the faster somebody walked, the more important they were, and we thought that was a key to promotion. What was your mindset behind being a fast walker?
I was a younger brother, so I had to get to places faster. I had to get to the, when dinner was ready, I had to get to the stove where the pasta was faster than he did. So everything was trying to beat him. And then finally I got out here. I was like, that's not going to work.
Hey, Jake, it looked like while you guys were on weather break that you guys sent Diggs out looking for food for everybody. I mean, it's like he was walking past people that were pushing like buffet carts and stuff like that. Was that the case? How was that hanging out? And did you get hungry during that thing?
Yeah, I mean, you're playing a game. You're not really thinking, and like the adrenaline's high, and then all of a sudden they're like, all right, you guys got an hour or an hour and a half to do nothing until we play again.
Right.
And then so all that adrenaline sort of goes away, and you're like, well, now what do we do? And we're all just sitting there, and guys are walking around hungry. Coaches are walking around hungry, but, that's one of those ones where those delays, we had one last year in Pittsburgh, and it was, I mean, I'm not a personal fan of those. I don't like that. I'd rather play with the lightning. Probably not a good idea, but you definitely got to lock in, and you got to, once it's time to go, you got to kind of bring yourself back to that game time feeling.
Do you think it changed the texture of the game? I mean, a lot of trends flipped there in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's probably hard for both of us to come back, both teams. After that break, nobody scored. So, that's just something, you can make an excuse and be like, oh, yeah, the Cowboys had this break, and they, then they weren't ready for the game. But at the same time, they're going through the same break as we are. We got to capitalize on a lot of things that game. So,
do you have to double up on the smelling salts after a delay like that?
Not from the coaches, because that's illegal now. So we have to bring.
That's right. So, are you a bring your own smelling salts kind of guy?
Yeah, every once in a while. Our O linemen are big. I mean, they've got their smelling salts with them. So
did they have a whole team meeting about this? Did they have a smelling salts meeting when the news broke? How did they approach that with you guys?
No, it was actually, I was ready to go, because I do it almost every drive. And preseason, I was getting hyped for some of the rookie guys who were going in. And I walked up to one of our strength staff guys, and I was like, we got the salts, can we get it going? And they're like, you did not say that to me. Don't ask me that anymore. And I was like, whoa. And they're like, it's completely illegal. So, yeah, they're pretty strict on that.
Okay, one thing Eric and I, we noticed when we went to Ranger Spring Training, there's an absence of Gold Bond. And talking about the sweat earlier in the interview, are you a big Gold Bond guy? I mean, what are you using? Because the crotch rock is an issue.
Yeah, I don't really get that very often. I do have a buddy, Tyler Biotis, he was a center here for a while. Yeah. He used to put the most absurd amount of baby powder on to where he would be doing QB center exchange, snapping the ball, and all of a sudden he'd snap it to the QB and you see a puff of white smoke.
Yeah. Looks like LeBron's coming in the game.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, Badger, what's going on over there?
Got to powder the donuts, man. I think it's important. What about is the jock strap still alive, or have we done away with that?
Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah, I wore it twice last year. I don't know. It's weird because you also got to wear the leggings.
Yeah.
And so you just got a lot going on. I'm not a fan of wearing like 3 different layers under your like I just feel constricted. I feel like there's a lot on me, so I try to wear as little as possible.
You do a little shirtless pregame action when it's like super cold just to send a message?
No, I did my time in the cold. I did, 22 years in Wisconsin. I don't have to act hard.
Hold on, did you just tell her? That's funny right there. But did you just tell us you go commando out there? Is that what's going on?
I don't know what you heard. I don't know.
Speaking of the cold in Wisconsin, I saw a list of the top 10 college bars ranked by The Athletic. When you think of University of Wisconsin college bar, what's the first one that comes to mind? Because I have one here, but I want to see your thoughts.
I already know which one it is because it's just automatic. My top bar at Wisconsin was Wando's. It was Yes, it was a football bar, and like there's football jerseys everywhere. My name is on a license plate. He does license plates on the back of the stools, and so my name's on one of those. A couple of my buddies have them, but the one you're talking about is College Club, isn't it?
Okay, it's funny you say that because it's actually Wando's. Wando's got the nod, bro.
Let's go, Wando's.
Yes, they paid respects to the Great Dane.
Wow.
But they were really, really loving the Wando's bar because I guess it was a guy, Jay Wando.
Yeah,
he was a punter.
Yeah,
and then he opened
I used
up.
to work there. You know that? I was a bouncer.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I read. I didn't read that you were one of them, but they listed a handful like J.J. Watt, Zach Bond. Like he leads the league in drafted bouncers.
The coaches back in my day, the coaches used to encourage working at Wando's because it was the trenches, man. There were I remember I was bouncing one night and there was a fight on the first floor and I'm in a kick set like getting these people out of there. And I was like talking to some of my other teammates who were working that night. I was like, I just had the craziest pass pro down at the front door.
Put me in at tackle, coach. I got it.
Now.
That's hilarious, dude. So how long did you do the bouncing? How many semesters?
Yeah, I worked there for 2 summers.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the other 3 summers that I was in there, I knew the codes. So I was in there quite a bit as well.
Did you have to check IDs and stuff?
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
On record, yes, I did.
See, that's what I'm saying. Did you ever just look at somebody and start laughing?
You're good.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I can still tell to this day if it's a fake ID or not. Like
Now, the Wisconsin driver's license is different, right? I mean, it's got the date of birth is weird on it. And if because I was up in Green Bay for 5 years and had a Wisconsin license, I thought I never could. Like people ask me, "What's your date of birth?" And I'd try and show them the driver's license, and it was. You never really could find it.
It's in a different spot.
It's in a different spot.
Yeah, you always got to look different. But the key was first of all, the corners are always the key.
Right.
But
the corners of the license. That's the giveaway.
Yeah, the giveaway is the corner of the license plate. The corner, and then everyone says the bend test, but I don't believe in that. I'm always looking at the corners.
Yeah.
I'm reading about the fish bowl that they served up, which just seems like a total adios mother bleeper from Fry Street Wolchuk.
Cool beans.
And then Wando's had a little free bacon night.
Mm-hmm. Tuesday night, free bacon night.
Okay, so what are we getting with this bacon?
Just bacon.
I knew the chef back then, so it was like 1 a.m., like getting ready to go, like leave, go home for the night, and he'd have something cooked up for me.
Wow.
The thing is with I love Wando's, but I'm gonna throw a little shade. The thing is by the time you want the bacon at like 2 a.m., it's not good. You know what I mean? Like you go
fresh.
in, but you go in right when right when it's coming fresh off, like around like 7, 8.
Are we talking about that good thick smoked bacon, like the Applewood stuff?
Crisp, yeah. He's got. I mean, it's all different stuff. It's bacon, and then you want the little crispy bacon. He's got it.
Wow.
All right, let's do a little impromptu verses with Jake Ferguson here. Sausage or bacon?
Turkey sausage.
I mean, if
Is that
that's
your preferred?
that's your wheelhouse, bro, you got to stay lean, I guess, right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking about a pork, greasy, nasty sausage patty that may have a side of syrup with it.
Patty. I'm a sausage link guy.
Link.
For
I prefer the
sure.
link as well.
I am a link guy, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, sausage link for sure.
All right. Breakfast standpoint, is breakfast the most important meal of the day for Jake Ferguson?
No, Second dinner is the most important.
Second dinner. What's the second dinner? What are we usually going for?
What time is this?
Second dinner usually comes around 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh,
You know, if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm dialed in, I'm eating good. You know, it's always some sort of protein. I'm a huge chicken at night guy, but then like if I'm really fighting and I'm like, you know, I feel light, then the Whataburger patty melt starts talking into my ear.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
How many patties we talking here?
Yeah, you ever double up on the patties, like make it a
Double
triple?
patty. Yeah, you know who taught me that? Zach Martin.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
It's a good legend.
Zach Martin was one of our player show guests 2 years ago. Now, Zach apparently is not into Thanksgiving food. When we get to the Thanksgiving time this year and we ask you, what are you having for your spread? Are you into Thanksgiving? Please say yes.
I am very big into Thanksgiving. Huge.
Who do you think is the biggest eater on the squad?
On the team?
Yeah.
Ooh. Man, we got some big backs for sure. Yeah, no, serious. We got some guys. Like
Hoffman looks like he could put it away.
Brock Hoffman, yeah, he's borderline gross when it comes to grub. TJ Bass is wicked. Cooper Beebe I've seen put down some food. We had a little dinner before the season started, and he was, I mean, lobster, all of it. He was.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny Clark can put in some work.
Yeah.
The legs on that guy.
I haven't seen it, but I mean, I haven't seen him grub.
Yeah.
But no, he's a dude for sure.
As long as we're talking food, I wanted to follow up with you on the Oreo storyline from the offseason. Are you still off the Oreos?
Sadly, yes.
How much are you missing them?
That's bad. My girl got me double stuffed pack. She was like, "Oh, like, welcome back from camp," and there's pack of double stuffed Oreos there, and I'm like, "You gotta hide these, like, hide them." And so, yeah.
I mean, the double stuff is the standard, right? Like the regular Oreos, I don't even see those
I
usually.
don't eat those. I can't. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's criminal. And then the double stuff, you have to get double stuff because, as a former big back like myself, you learn that you take the fork and put it in the double stuff and then dip it in the milk so your fingers don't get milky.
Yeah.
That's an all-time pro tip.
It is
right
a pro
there.
tip.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now, how many were you looking at per week?
Oh, at least a row per week.
Yeah.
I could probably put down a whole row right now.
Yeah.
If you gave me a glass of milk, it's not even about the Oreos. It's about how much milk do we have.
Now, how much has your body composition changed as a result of this, diet turn?
Yeah, it was big. It was huge. I mean, I think percentage-wise, I dropped body fat to I think I'm around 14 or 15 right now. But I mean, there was a point in college, if you could pull it up, Rose Bowl game. Oh my God.
Big man?
Huge.
You're laboring out there a little bit.
I had a little catch or whatever, and I'm pointing first down in my gut. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
I got the little belly button ring through my jersey and
Oh, I see. Oh, that's embarrassing.
I see.
yeah.
I see.
I wasn't the tight end. I was the jumbo tight end.
So how's the body feel? Is the first week and you're banging around for the first time in a while, is the soreness more at this point, or is that for later in the year when you start kind of feeling that?
Yeah, I would say it's always more sore after that first one just because your body's not ready for, the contact. It's like, and you can go through camp, but at the same time, you're not getting hit, taken to the ground, and having bodies fall on you. So I always say that's pretty sore, but it's more of when you get later in the season, it's more of a lingering ache, I guess you would say, and the legs start to feel heavy, and it's less of my back hurts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's more of just the aches and the bruises and stuff like that.
So were you thinking, I want to take pressure off my body, or were you thinking I have to look good in that tux for the wedding?
Yeah, both. I mean, yeah. Well, one, I wanted to run a little faster this year for just the good of the good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the other half, yeah, I mean, I was just I finally got to a point where I was like, I need to stop, because this is getting out of hand. As Oreo crumbs are all over my shirt.
Yeah. I'm disgusted in myself right now.
It was like a scared straight moment.
So, it's Giants week, but where does that hurdle against the Giants on Thanksgiving rank for you when it comes to favorite personal plays?
You're saying what's my favorite play?
Yeah, your personal ones, because I mean the Giants hurdle, I think a lot of fans, it stands out in their memory.
Yeah. That was just a young Ferg, man. No, I think my favorite memory is probably the Seattle game. That one is probably my top, and then another one would just be, the first Philly touchdown. The first touchdown I had in the league, which was against Philly. That one was pretty cool. But then I got so many more coming. I can just feel it. You know what I mean?
Starting this week.
Hells yeah,
Indeed.
baby. Do you have a favorite? Like, these play calls are pretty wordy. Like, could you rattle one off right now? Like, could you just tell us a play?
Yeah, you want a long one, or
I want the Jake Ferguson, I know I'm getting the ball play.
well, I can't tell you that.
Okay, all right. Then
we do want a long one.
Yeah, give me the long
All right, it'll be like buzz right fly, 62 duo kill, 69 strike, or something like that. I mean, those are just like run plays, but there's always like my brain. So like when a play call comes off, I only listen for like three things.
Right.
Like the first word or like the first formation. If there's any shifts or anything before that, that's what I listen to. The protection I have to listen to a little bit. And then the actual play, there's all these little things that mean certain things to certain people. Mm-hmm. And then there's numbers, and it's just, now that I've been in it honestly, I was probably pretty good after year two, but that's just because I came from a pro style offense. But like, once you realize like some of these words don't matter to you, your brain just shuts off. And so, and also Dak, it's so much different from like Will Greer in the huddle.
Yeah.
He'll be like, hey guys, all right, trips right tight. Dak gets up and goes, trips right tight, and it's just like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
He's got it, dude.
So, like, it's always fun to see the rookies, like, they'll be going with the threes, the twos for a little bit, and then they get in one time with the ones, and they're just like, what did he just say?
Well, that's good. That rolls into one of our fan questions for Ferg, and this is from Jacob. He asked, how's Clayton Adams affected the run game, and what do you love most about Shoddy's new offensive scheme?
Yeah, I think Clayton is doing a phenomenal job. He's like, I love this run style that he's bringing in, and he preaches being physical and just moving the line of scrimmage, and that's always fun. And you can also it's one thing when someone's preaching it and it might not be happening, but like he demands it out of us, and that's like exactly what we need. And so I think the run game is like it's on the right track for sure. And then Shoddy's offense, there's just so many different builds, so many different plays out of said builds. It's fun. And, from a offensive perspective, we have so many weapons, but at the same time, our plays are built for us, you know what I mean? And then on the flip side, you hear the defensive guys talking and they're like, man, you just don't know what to expect. There's so many different plays out of this one build. And then there's also it's the same play out of different builds. You know what I mean? It's just the versatility is crazy.
It is also Bama week, Jake. If you got to run, just hang up or tell us we got. But I'd love your thought. They're down to 9. Are you holding out hope for a dub?
Yeah, man. I'm hoping.
We're sending DeBoer packing.
Yeah, no, I just want to see a whole lot of I formation.
Yeah,
a whole lot of power. Maybe a little tight end leak. Their tight end's doing good right now. I just saw he had a 100-yard game or something like that. But yeah, no, going into SEC territory, we'll see.
But you got to go saddle up with Booker. You got to get Booker. You got to make Booker wear that. On Wisconsin. Got to make him sing or something, right?
Yeah.
Get that victory, right?
Take the points though.
Yeah. Take the points. What is it?
It's like 21.
I think I got him straight up.
Let's go. Hey, you're the man, Jake. 2 up, 2 down, dude. You're doing a hell of a job with us. We really appreciate you coming on and give them hell. We'll be pulling for you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.